So here are my two friends. I have Prince here and Tuka. So those are two friends, very excited friends, young friends. The one is like 1 year and 8 months. Podaka, let's go. Adagorja. Ade πάμε. Ade πάμε. Nee, πάμε. Yippee. So our friend here is very much afraid because this is kind of a part of his personality. Podaka, adagorja. Ade Prince. And he was also attacked when he was 4 months old by a bigger dog. Podaka, adagorja. Let's go. Ναι! Τέλεια! Τραβάς? Ποδάκα! Let's go! Άντα χωρί! Ναι! Πολύ καλά! And it's also not easy to like record with two leashes. Μα τι αγόρεις εσύ! Wow! Μα ένα παιδί! Κάτσε. Ξάπλα. Ξάπλα. Μπράβο το αγόρι! Θες και εσύ! Λοιπόν, για να δούμε αν θέλει και ο Prince. Ναι, εσένα λέω! Θες! Φυσικά και θες! Ναι, δεν έχει να κάτσεις. Θέλουμε να κάνεις και κάτι. Τι είναι ρε Δουκά! Τρέλα! Κάτσε! Prince δίπλα. Μπράβο τα αγόρια! Φρύ! Μπράβο το αγόρι! Και εσύ! Τέλεια! Είστε πολύ καλοί! Είστε τέλειοι! Ναι! So I have something else which is this thing. I'm not sure what it is. I think that it's made of bones. And they love it, both of them. They really like it. So this is a very good treat, very tempting, very, very tempting, and I'm very pleased by that. But the problem is that this is in such a form, and come. Ade. I don't know what you ate back there, but that's not a good thing. But come, Ade please. Let's go. Ade. Ochi. Ade. Nee. Very good. So. I really don't like this leash, so I asked the owners if they had the other one, and they didn't. Oh boys, but that's a mistake that dog walkers should not make. Oh, sorry. And I'm having it out there because I made this mistake, and I recommend you not doing the same. So we have never been in this place. I hope that Travas. I hope that there are not many things that can go wrong here, like things they can eat that they're not supposed to eat. Grass. Being vegan is okay for me, but being anything else than vegan is not so good because those things are not trustworthy. So, first thing that I want to point out in the specific video is that have a look at the leash. If you are walking two dogs that you're not so sure that you can have them, that you don't have so good control over them, don't have the longest leashes possible. Why is it? Because think of how many things can go wrong if your dog has way too much freedom and it has no idea what to do with it. And of course, the dog has some idea what to do with it, and it will be anything that gets its attention. Oh, ew. Okay, just say some poo. Not pleasant. So for example that. It will go eat anything it wants. Anything it smells attractive. But this has some dangers. So we're not just mean to the dog, trying to, be less cool and destroy his fun. What is going on here is that we're trying to have some safe walk. Oh, let's go. Bye. We are trying to have a nice time also while being safe. Yippee! So that's why you you shouldn't have long leashes to dogs when you're not sure about what's going on, about if you should trust the situation. And I don't say don't trust the dog, I say don't trust the situation, because it's not the dog's problem, because the dog is just a dog and it's always right regardless of what it's doing, because it's an angel. Because it's just a sweet angel. No, it's not exactly like this. Of course they are ohi, of course they're very sweet creatures, but they're living in a very dangerous world, and in a world that if we want to, Ada Prince, let's go. If we want to have a good time all together, we show. So he probably ate something like, I don't know, poo. Stop eating poo, guys. It's not pleasant. So that's the reason why it's not the dog problems. The dog has no problem. It's just fine. It's a very beautiful creature and deserves all the love of the world. But the truth is that if we really love this dog, then sometimes we shall be less free parents. So that means that Luka, Mena, Katze, Ksapla, free, правда гори, изиделиус, Prince, Katze, Mena, Prince, free, правда гори, τέλεια. Άντε το let's go. Άντε πάμε φίλε μου. Well, you understand why I'm interrupting my sentence. I hope this is not too much annoying. Let's go. But the truth is that if you really want some live thing going on, my attention has to be distracted. So, what I was saying was that the dog is just fine, but we don't trust the situation. It's like my ohi. It's like the parents that say that, you know what, I trust you, I just don't trust the world. The truth is that the problem is not the dogs, it's not the world's, it's ours. Because if we knew how to communicate with the dog in such a way so that it is safe and has fun at the same time, then it is it. That is great, that is success. But if we don't know how to communicate with the dogs, that means that oh god, stop eating poo, guys. I think that you now saw that I have it, and I have proofs that they are doing it. I don't know why, but don't lick me. Disgusting creatures, disgusting little angels. So why am I going back and forth? Because this is a way in which we don't get into dangerous places, and I can kind of have their attention, because when we're changing the direction, what are they thinking of? They're thinking of me. They're thinking of where we're going next, because I'm saying the word that says that we are changing the direction, but I don't say where we are going. Next silo! Look at what it με τον prince silo! Ναι! Woohoo! So I would love to let them play free here, but that's kind of not possible because there's not a dog park near this place. And I usually don't let them play like this when they're on the leash, because this is a very dangerous habit. Okay, so the one lesson that we are taking from this video is that when you're not in such a level of communication with both dogs, so that regardless of the coexisting of the two of them, you know that you can communicate with them, communicate the small parts where they should be more cautious and what they're supposed to do, and they are understanding, so they are doing it. So when we're saying communication, doesn't mean that just make clear to the dog what you want him to do. Sometimes the dog knows what you want from him to do, but it doesn't see the real work behind that. So for example, the dog knows that you don't like it when he eats some cat poo. But of course he will eat the cat poo. And why is it? Is it because he wants to make you mad? No, it's not because of that. It's because the reward that he gets when he eats the cat poo is greater than the one he gets listening to you. So when I'm saying communication, that is 100% something that, oh God, please stop eating those cat poo. Look at you, he wants to do the rest of it. Guys, stop. So it is 100% our responsibility to make sure that we have the most pleasant reward for our dogs, and not to punish the dog for finding something better than us. Don't be jealous of some cat poo, humans. So the things that I want to leave you with from this video is definitely that don't prefer this long leash when you are walking your dogs. If you haven't trained yourself and then work that with your dogs on how to communicate with them in a safe level, in a pretty good level. Here, I'm being honest, I haven't done that. And you can see that. Of course, both dogs, they kind of know how to communicate. And if I had one dog, I even was able to let them free, because I would know that there is a high chance that I can get their attention. But they are two dogs. And they have two noses, two minds, two eyes, 8 paws. Like, this is a great challenge for a human that hasn't been trained as much. Is it impossible? No, of course it's not. But you're very likely to be able to find a way to communicate with, 20 dogs and be successful, 100% successful. But and not even having, food, Dogs are not just tempted by food, they're tempted by so many things. So, so there are ways, but I still haven't practiced them. So you can stay tuned while I get to explore them. And the main goal here is not to learn how to walk two dogs. It's a good tip to know that if you really want to start in a good level and to set for success, you wouldn't start off with this kind of leashes. You would be very careful about the choice of the paths that you will follow. It matters because you want to make sure that safety goes first, because it wouldn't be fun if some of us was in danger and some of us got hurt. So let's keep this place, because I remember that there were cat poos all over it. Let's go towards the side and stay tuned while we get to explore more of secrets about how to have those super dogs having fun. So, a few more tricks. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can let my phone somewhere here, maybe? No, I would not let my phone here. So, let's see how we can do this. Όχι δικά. Περίμενε. Okay, enjoy. Boy, come over this side. You're amazing. You're so good. Oop. Ποιος τραβάει? Τραβάς. Δικά. Δίπλα. Όχι, δίπλα. Περίμενε. Prince, δίπλα. Oops. Μένα. Μένα. Φρύ! Μπράβο το γόρι! Ναι! Είσαι υπέροχη! Γιουπί! Μπράβο τα παιδιά! So that's it. See you in the next one.